This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hello. So, Sam.
Sam.
While we're on holidays, we're letting our other team members pick the best things to put in our podcast. And today it's Sam's turn.
Now, Sam is our digital content producer, but also he puts so much of himself in this show. He's the one that named all the people from Piara Waters P-Warts.
The P-Warts, they loved it.
The P-Warts.
Yeah, I grew up with P-Warts.
Yeah. So I'm sure you've currently got
There's an
some
ointment
now.
for that.
So you've chosen some special things?
Yeah, just my favourite bits from the year gone by, so there wasn't much.
I was going to say, what did you fill the rest of it
Took me a
with?
while to trawl through it, eh?
Okay, well, we can't wait to hear them.
He doesn't even want to elaborate.
I have my list. Wait.
We don't want your list.
You had your chance.
Fine, no worries. They are from our show, aren't they?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
great.
yes.
But Sam chose these, everybody. It was a magical day for Nathan Morris yesterday because it was his birthday.
It was a day. I don't think I'd attach the word magical to it.
Actually, for those that missed it earlier, because you spoke about it at 6 o'clock, Nathan, what did you have for dinner last night to celebrate your birthday?
Well, yesterday for our birthday, our team we bought breakfast, and I ordered poached eggs with bacon on ciabatta, and I didn't eat it.
What about the hollandaise?
And, yeah, some hollandaise. And no, I didn't eat it, so I took it home, put it in the fridge, and I ate that cold for dinner.
He owns a microwave. He could have warmed it up, but no, why would you? It's your birthday.
Unbelievable. But you were
Anyway.
looking for something special for your birthday.
Yeah.
They've been waiting on for quite some time.
I didn't get a cake.
What?
I know.
You always get a cake on your birthday.
You always get a cake on your birthday. We've got my mum here right now. Hello, Marlene.
Yeah.
Is this not in the mood, Marlene? Is this what we've got?
No, yes, not in the mood for anything.
Oh, good on you, Marlene.
Got to the right place,
and
Marlene.
Sean,
Yes?
Sean, stop putting your 2 bob bit in it. Oh, you ever had a cake?
Well, yeah, you got to have a cake. It's one thing on all the kids' birthdays. Hey, Marlene, don't worry. On my end, when I don't
Who's got a
receive one,
kid?
He's not a
I've
kid.
got kids, and I make sure they've got a birthday
He's your
cake.
child, though, and let's face it,
When
he's not
he
really a
was
grown-up.
child, he had cake rolling out of his ear when he was a child.
Hey, you've come out swinging. Why don't we just talk
I
about
have.
what's happening first and jump off the
Give us the
defensive
setup.
train, Marlene?
Give us the setup, Nathan.
Jump
All
off
right.
for what? Talk about what's happening.
So, it's probably been, I'd say, 12 to 18 months of me
Yeah, probably
asking my
around
my mum. I'd say to my mum, you know what I really feel like is a classic CWA mum sponge.
So the sponge with jam and cream in the middle.
cream.
Yep, okay.
That's
and your
all I want.
light, fluffy sponge.
Just a light, fluffy sponge. It's all I've wanted. For a year and a half, I've said this to mum.
So for a year and a half, you've been thinking, oh, what a lovely afternoon tea idea.
yes.
But then
They
you thought
taste
maybe
delicious.
for your birthday, that would be
Yeah.
a great birthday cake.
Well, we've thought about that every weekend for the last year and a half. I've said to mum, every time I go in there, every weekend, I say to mum, oh, mum, how's my sponge going? And mum seems to have a myriad of excuses. Mum, so did you think of making me a cake for my birthday? the
Yes, I
sponge?
did.
What happened?
Yes, I did. Well, I told your father to get me the ingredients and didn't get them.
Which ingredients were you missing?
Everything.
All of it.
Everything.
Sponge,
You don't
the
have
jam, the
anything
cream.
to make.
Mum's
No,
trying to pin it on.
no,
No.
Now, hang on. I had the jam.
Yeah.
The jam was here.
Yes.
Right.
The jam.
And that was it.
You need
So
a
no
fresh cream.
flour.
Yeah.
No
now,
eggs.
now, for
No,
people that are
no
probably
flour,
confused
no butter,
about
no
the fact
sugar.
that Brian didn't go to the
hang
shops
on,
and get
sorry, I had
mummies.
the other baking stuff.
Okay.
Yes, on what?
For everyone that's a bit confused and goes, wait, there, Brian didn't get the stuff. Marlene isn't chained by the neck to the floor of the house. So when Dad
No,
doesn't
but
go and
Marlene
get
can't freaking walk.
Marlene.
You can
Shut up,
get
Nathan.
things delivered to the house, Marlene. You just
Nathan, there are such things as bakeries. You could go and
no,
buy
that's not a
Nice
Marlene.
sponge.
Sorry, all due respect, that's a bakery sponge, not a mum sponge, and
Yeah.
he specifically wanted
Yeah.
a mum sponge.
Well, I don't know what a mum sponge is like.
Well, it's the
now,
sponge
but
that you
a lot of
make if you
kids
get around to
don't
it.
make one.
Well, anyway, she's getting very
And-
defensive
and
and very
trust me,
angry
I'm not the best.
because she's cornered and she knows she's in the wrong. We'll get the voice of reason up
I'm
here.
not in the
Jesus.
wrong. I'm in the right.
She's in
Oh,
the
if
right.
this is the voice of reason, we're in massive
she
trouble.
can't cook it, as we
Yeah.
know, because
I'm
Brian
all-
has not got the
Nathan, I'm in
ingredients.
the right, and you know that. And you get me
I
started. and you say-
did do not know that. You are not in the right. A year and a half of promising to cook a cake and not doing it, and then blaming your husband by saying that he didn't get you the incorrect ingredients.
Well, let's check in with the husband. Good morning, Brian.
Well, I'll tell you what. No.
No,
Pull Marlene down.
Marlene, you've had
Pull
your
Marlene
chance.
down.
Brian, hello.
Hey, shut up, Marley.
Brian, for the last 18 months, apparently, you have refused to buy eggs, flour, sugar.
Yeah.
What
All
else
of
is
it.
in it?
Brian,
Butter,
not
is
putting
there
in.
Is that what I've got to get? Is that what I've got to... I'm sitting up in the bloody car park and going up now waiting for the shop to open so I can get it. I'm not walking in the house again.
Brian, have you been, honestly, have you been asked a lot of times to just keep forgetting to bring this home? Because Nathan has asked for this sponge for quite some time.
They've got flour and everything at home, but she's bullshitting.
You'd have eggs too, right? You've got eggs.
Oh, eggs.
Bloody chickens in the backyard, mate.
Caster
Bacon
sugar.
powder. What else goes in it?
Caster
What else goes
sugar.
in it?
Yeah. And Dad, I just want a question.
Oh, I've got that too.
I don't know whether you take them off before I get around there, but is Mum shackled and to a post in the backyard where she can't go to the shops?
Yeah, I tie her up in the corner.
Yeah, that's for other things.
That sounds right.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if Marlene's still there. She's probably hung up. She's enraged. Hello, Mum.
Oh, I can't be bothered.
No, apparently, there is no barrier. That you've got everything you need, Marlene.
Can I just
No,
say
I've got...
what?
the flour's too old for a start. Please, you've got to...
Yeah, you know why? Because you bought the flour the first time you're going to make me the cake.
No, I didn't. Your father did.
It's gone out of date.
Oh, I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered.
Okay,
Yeah.
look, all jokes aside, for someone to promise that they're going to bake you a sponge cake for a year and a half, that is getting to...
I mean,
Is it not?
It's a long time. And
probably
for
a
the
couple of weeks
flour
in.
to go off in the time that it's taken you
Yeah.
to not bake the cake
Yeah.
is pretty extreme.
My favourite thing was yesterday morning. She told me that, I was having a plan of making you that sponge cake and bringing it over to your house, but your dad didn't get me the stuff. And I said to my mum, it's 10:30 a.m. You can still, you can still
get
go
that-
and do
you
it.
can get this
And she
stuff
goes, no,
Uber-
I can't.
Uber Eats will deliver it to your house.
She can't.
Marlene Morris is hot topic of conversation this morning. She's been promising a mum sponge for Nathan.
Yeah.
For
18 months.
18 months.
You know,
So
yes.
so she missed last birthday.
Yeah.
She had a great opportunity this birthday, except that according to her, Brian refuses to buy her the ingredients, so she can't do it.
I remember it was Friday night. I said to Mum, "Where's my sponge? Have you cooked my sponge?" And she said, "It's coming." A year and a half of a broken promise. And that's what we're talking about.
Sonia, hello.
Good morning.
Hi,
Okay,
Sonia.
Sonia, has somebody been promising something for a long time and not delivered?
Yes, that would be me. So for my son, I did a lot of cross-stitching and quilting. When he was born, my daughter, I started an embroidery called a birth sampler with her name when she was born and the weight of the beautiful elephant carrying balloons, and I still haven't finished, and she's 15 next month.
So I'm guessing you have to make it a bit bigger.
Yeah. She keeps asking, Mum, when is it going to be finished? I'm like, maybe for your 21st.
Well, that buys you 6 years, so
Yeah.
good luck.
Oh, I'm tipping it's not going to be done, Sonia.
Really stringing that out, Sonia.
Can I say cross stitch? That's a bit of effort to
a
go into
commitment.
that.
Yeah, it's a
Sonia, can I
commitment.
just have your opinion as a fellow mother? Should a son be waiting a year and a half for a simple plain vanilla sponge with cream?
Absolutely not, especially a country woman like your mother.
Yes.
Oh, in your face,
Great
Marlene!
point. Thank you, Sonia.
Thanks, son.
Erin, hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Erin. We are talking about promises that have not been fulfilled. What do you got for us?
So it must be a mum thing because mine's also my mother's promise.
Yes.
So in lieu of a present for my 30th birthday, my mum, who used to be a professional window cleaner, offered to clean all of the windows in my house for me.
Oh, that's
Hilarious.
nice.
What a hilarious present. Keep going.
So lovely. So I just turned 35 and still waiting.
So how many
And
years
she's a
is that?
professional.
14.
So that'd be five years.
So you don't live in a house completely made of glass, I'm guessing, no?
Oh, no, not quite. There's a few bricks thrown in there, but
Yeah. But
But I mean, you can't clean them because her mum might come round tomorrow and finally do it. Do you know what I mean?
No,
If
I'm
anything's
just
gonna
saying.
lure her out,
I'm
it would
just
be
thinking
you
the
washing them yourself.
The only reason why Mum couldn't do it is maybe there's too many windows.
No,
but
then
if it's
she
just a
wouldn't have made that
regular
promise.
amount of windows,
Yeah.
I don't.
And she's a
She
professional.
made
she's
the
a black
promise,
belt.
Yeah.
for, of free
Yeah.
will. She knew what she was getting into.
Hey, Aaron, Marlene's listening. Do you think Marlene's got any excuse for not providing me with a sponge in 18 months?
Oh, look, none at all. Look, my mum's got all the CWA cookbooks and we pretty regularly get some pretty good stuff, so
Yeah.
I reckon Marlene could whip up a sponge pretty quick.
And they're not exactly exotic ingredients. Do you know what I mean? Like flour, eggs, butter, sugar.
Yeah, it's not flour made from crushing the ivory of an elephant. It's like you're literally just self-raising.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
We are discussing Nathan's mother, Marlene's outright refusal to make him a sponge cake, a simple sponge,
Yep.
your classic sponge cake.
How long have we been waiting for, Nat?
18 months.
And why hasn't she done it so far? Whose fault is it?
Allegedly, Brian won't buy her the ingredients.
Even though he's at Karrinyup Shopping Centre every day of his life and every second of the day.
And even though you could use a delivery service to get them delivered.
Nat,
When she finally gets around to it, it's going to be...
If you truly wanted to make a sponge, you would find a
There's
way.
so many ways for an independent woman these
I
days
know.
to get ingredients, isn't there?
Welcome to the studio, Malcolm. He's a market lead at the moment, aren't you?
Malcolm,
the boss.
I don't know whose decision that was.
Malcolm, you popped into the studio. Why is that?
I just got a note on my phone,
text message.
a text message. Yeah. I'm sorry,
A note.
A note. Post-it note.
He's
Someone came and
95
stuck it on
years
my
old.
phone.
I just got a telegraph.
Yeah. The 6310 still does those.
Yeah.
Yes, from Cara, our building manager, saying,
this
"Tell
building.
Nathan,
Yeah.
my mum is making him a sponge now. She will bring it in."
As we speak.
Oh, my God.
Cara's
Thanks,
mother.
Cara.
Who we've never met Cara's
Sorry,
mother.
I'm
We've met
confused.
Cara. She's lovely.
I'm confused. How is Cara's mother making a sponge?
Because Brian
be
hasn't
done.
bought her the ingredients.
I don't know.
Maybe Brian has bought her the ingredients.
So maybe my dad's shopping around sponge ingredients to other women.
Other women.
We've long
That is
suspected
the
it,
ultimate
Brian.
sin.
Thank you, Cara and Cara's mum.
Can't wait to have that tomorrow. That's going to be a
Wow.
bit of a treat, isn't
And
it?
within the year.
Impossible.
That's weird.
I know.
Less than 18 months, no?
Mel.
We are talking about promises that have been long-standing and never fulfilled. Abby's in Byford. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Abby. What have you got for us?
So basically, my partner is terrible with doing the laundry. So I normally wash all the clothes and everything. But I've put a basket of his clothes in the corner of our room. It's been there for probably the last 5 months now. And every day I go to work, I'm like, oh, can you put the washing away? I come home, it's not done. I get a bit grumpy. And he's like, oh, why are you getting grumpy?
Why are you
I'm like,
getting
well,
grumpy?
you need to put your washing away. And I say to him, I'm like, I'm not doing it myself. It's your washing. Normally I would. It's normally something I'll do for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're making a
But
point.
no, at this
Yes.
point, I'm just making a point. I'm like, come on. Every time he wants clothes, he has to tip the whole basket out. And then I'm like, oh,
I don't think he sees a problem with this system, to be honest.
You know what? Sometimes it's some mental hurdles, like
Yes.
Putting away
they're
washing.
constructed in your mind, and there's no way of getting over them. For me, just for myself, it's the oven light. My oven light blew about 2 months ago now, and for some reason I cannot.
Well, you're not baking sponges, so you don't really
I'm not
need
baking
it.
sponges. Well, that's because my mum's making me one.
You're eating cold eggs at the moment, mate. There's no way
I don't think
that's
our light's your biggest concern. Thanks, Abby.
Abby.
Callum's in Kalgoorlie. Hello, Callum.
Yeah, all right, guys. There you go.
Hey,
Cal.
Cal.
Are you there right now? Are you in Cal now?
I'm just north of Kalgoorlie at Goongarrie, sitting in a truck.
Oh, nice.
Good work.
Nice.
Okay, now
First of all, happy birthday, Nathan, and congrats on your
Cal.
sponge cake. So please don't roast me too much.
Okay.
okay, things are about to get ugly. Okay,
Okay,
Go, Cal.
All right. When my daughter was 1, I started working away doing FIFO, and I worked until she was 12. Right.
Yes.
Now, when she was about 4 or 5, for her birthday, I promised her I'd build her one of those raised garden beds that you get from Bunnings.
Oh, they're all the rage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And every year she has reminded me, when are you going to build this for me?
How
When are
old
you
is
going
she
to build
now?
this for me?
How old?
She's bloody 17.
Oh, Callum. Also, you don't even have to build it. You just buy it.
buy it,
Fill
put it
it with the
together.
stuff and plants and things.
I know.
Callum.
Callum.
Don't hit me, Nathan.
No, hey, you know what? A garden bed and producing many vegetables is a bit different than walking to a bloody oven and putting some wet flour in there.
Yeah, but it's been 12 years.
It's been. Oh, mate, hey, speak to me in another 11.
Yeah.
I still won't have gotten the sponge.
Cal, get yourself down to Bunnings and sort yourself out,
Oh,
mate. Come
Callum,
on.
that is
Come on.
so funny.
It'll be her 18th birthday present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Callum,
Can you take some pictures?
Callum, it won't be your 18th birthday present.
Yeah.
You're not doing it. Come on, mate. You lying to?
Lift your game, Callum. Jen is going to finish this off. Hello, Jen.
Hi, how are you?
Hey,
Good,
Jen.
Who's been making promises and not delivering?
My cousin. So in 2003, I got married, and he offered to do our wedding video. He had like a multimedia company,
Yeah. Oh, yes.
and he offered to do our wedding video as a wedding present.
Yes.
And we have never seen that wedding video.
It's 20
I asked
years.
him for it like 6 months later. I'm like, how's the wedding video coming along? He's like, oh, yeah, I just had a few issues with, he gave me some technical
Jargon.
mumbo jumbo.
Yes.
And then he moved house and he'd lost like the cassette,
Yeah.
and then there were excuses, and then he literally like ghosted me for a couple of years. And
Your
still quite
cousin
good friends
can't
with his
ghost you. You're related.
Oh, I know. Like, I was trying to contact him. He wasn't answering my messages. So then I ran into my auntie. I'm like, hey, where's Jeffrey? What's going on? She's like, oh, she made us some excuses as well. And, yeah, just never got the video. So I'm divorced now. I'm getting married.
Wait, you're getting married again.
Yes, and he is not coming to
No,
marry
no,
me.
Jen.
That marriage is over.
And you still didn't have it.
So is there any part of you that wants to get that tape anymore, or are you done?
Yeah, I'm pretty over it.
Yeah,
right now.
well, why
You
would
don't
you
need
want
a
it?
reminder of it
That is
now.
so
I
funny.
mean, that's his
It was
get out
that long
clause.
you got divorced to getting married again. Well, that's a moment.
That is amazing.
I love how he ghosted you for 2
I know.
years.
You can't do that if you're related.
And then her auntie was like, like making up excuses for him. That was a real issue in that family.
Wasn't it just?
They all knew
amazing?
about it, didn't they?
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.